For this workout, make sure that you're in bare feet. As well, have a chair beside you, because if you're new to balance, you're going to notice that you're swaying a lot. We're going to start by setting up our feet. Whatever foot you're going to balance on first, that's the one we want to work. Lift up the toes and reach them out in front of you. Place them down on the ground, spread the toes as much as you can. Then slide your foot back and relax your toes. This increases the arch in the bottom of your foot. Right away, if you have some foot issues going on or you have flat feet, you may start to feel that increase in tension in the bottom of your foot. If you have weak ankles, you might feel it around the part of the ankle that's weaker than the other part. At the same time, you're going to feel a slight contraction or pressure in your knee because the stabilizers are starting to work in your knee as well. Then, very slowly, lift up the opposite leg. Start by bending the knee, foot goes back, and your knees are together. Relax your toes and keep the arch in the foot. By keeping your arch in your foot, you rotate your knee into proper alignment. All of our body is connected. You want to hold this position. It's holding your knee in proper alignment. Keep a slight bend in your knee, only a little bit, because we want to start to activate those supporting muscles, the stabilizer muscles in your knee. We're not going to hold it for too long because increased pressure could increase your knee pain. So we're going to switch in between. But as time goes on with this routine, you can stay on the same leg for every single exercise. Let's switch and do the other side. Reach your toes out, slide them back, and create that arch in the bottom of your foot. If you need to, you can hold on, bend your knee, and lift it. Knees stay together. Pretend you have a string at the top of your head pulling you up nice and tall. Your abs are engaged as well during this entire program. So you're indirectly working your tummy muscles as well, and you don't even know it. Keep that slight bend in the knee. And keep the arch in the bottom of your foot. That arch is what is going to help you stay stable. As time goes on, you might start to feel those muscles in and around the kneecap. As long as you're not feeling knee pain within the joint, you're good to go. Second exercise. Switch feet again. Setting your foot up always by reaching the toes out, sliding them back, creating the arch. This time we're bringing the opposite leg forward. Nice and tall with the spine, let's increase the synovial fluid in the joint. We're also working our quad muscles, which help track the knee properly. Extend the foot out and then bend. The whole time you're keeping your body in a nice, tall, straight line from the top of your head all the way down to the foot that's on the ground. You'll feel this around this knee. For some of you, you might not be able to go up so high at first, and that's fine too. You might be down here. And for some of you that are really flexible, you might be all the way up here. Keep the foot flexed. And switch. Opposite leg. Come up. Nice and tall with the spine. Extend and bend the knee. Almost right away, you can feel that pressure right around the front of your knee, the rectus femoris, that's this part of your quad muscle. This part of your quad muscle also attaches to the patellar tendon, which goes over the knee and helps strengthen your knee. Okay. Next exercise, once again, holding yourself up nice and tall. This time we're also working the tushy as well as the lateral portion of the knee. Lift up one leg, your hip comes up as well on this side. Then a very small movement, extend your leg out to the side and then back into center. Never touching the ground because we really want to work the knee stabilizers. You could probably feel it in your bottom bite now, the side of your bottom. And of course, the arch in the foot and the ankle. the tailbone under. So during this movement, a lot of times people want to come all the way up as high as they can. This isn't about height. This is about activating the butt. Squeeze. And switch. Remember, at any time you can tap down if you need to during the exercise. Lift up nice and tall, flex the foot, and squeeze the butt. Notice how my hip is slightly elevated? That's going to activate the butt a little bit more because it's stabilizing your hips to stay in proper alignment. One more. Final exercise. Face your chair. Roll your shoulders back. Again, setting your foot up for success. Reaching forward. Creating that arch in the bottom of your foot. Allowing your knees to be in proper alignment. Pushing your knees out to the side. Slight bend in your knees. Then from the top of your head all the way down, you're going to bend. Slide one leg back. And take your hands and slide them along your thighs. If you need to, remember you can tap down. Hold this position, roll your shoulders back, and come back to starting position. Again, bend down. Slight bend in the knee. We're keeping reps low. So if you do have arthritis, then doing lower amount of repetitions can reduce the inflammation in your joints. So when you do long repetitive motions for an extended period of time, it increases inflammation and it might aggravate a lot of your joint issues. So we're keeping the repetitions really low. And sometimes for your first time, if you can only do 2 repetitions, that's fine too. That's great. You know your starting point. And then you can switch sides and try again the next time. All right, switching legs. Roll your shoulders back, set your foot up for success, arch the foot. You're a straight line from the top of your head, and we want that to go all the way down to the heel. Bend, and then straighten. So this is a one-leg deadlift, one-leg straight leg deadlift. We're strengthening our hamstrings or the back of our leg at the same time as we're reducing our knee pain and working our balance all at the same time. Again, it's not about lifting your leg up as high as you can because that might get into your back. You want to just lift the leg as much as you can and allow your torso to lean forward with that. Stop. Perfect. By now you should feel it in your feet, in the stabilizers around your ankles, and your knee. As well, your butt might be on fire too. It is a serious leg workout that you can swap out if you have knee pain, and it is essential anyways if you're over the age of 50 for balance. Okay, that's it for today.